Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And taking the ball for the Mets, Shintaro Fujinami.
Boogie showed me something. Really battled, pitched deep into that ball game. 8+ innings. Didn't get the win. Couldn't get enough run support. But you shake that off. You come out today and try to have the same type of performance.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Ellie De La Cruz. High fly ball out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick.
Now it's Nick Senzel, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one out to right. Marte moves under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's in there, 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Caught him looking for the K. Reds go down quietly. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens. And towing the slab in this one, Luke Weaver. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stump in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And the pitch. Brandon Nimmo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now the 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Three-0 down.
3-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
3-2. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a pop-up. Steer sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. The pitch. And that one a little bit high. That misses. And that's ball 2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Will Myers now. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay.
Oh, and now a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And here it comes. This to third. Beatty sends it across to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6. The designated hitter, Jason Vossler.
Next to hit, Jason Vossler. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Comebacker to the mound. Whips it to first. 2 away now.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Now here is Spencer Steer.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Line drive, base hit right field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now here is Noelvi Marte. And that's a strike. Steer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Slowly on the ground to short. Marte with the throw to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Starling Marte stands in now and watches strike one. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Here's the 0-1. They say you win.
0-2.
The 0-2. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
batting seventh, the third baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Pulls that one foul. And the 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
In there. And so now 1 and 2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Left-hand batter waits. And that misses off the outside edge. Mark Canha up next for the Mets. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. And that is gone. A towering shot to right. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Mark Canha. That's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 3 hits in the ball game on Wednesday. And a foul ball. Canha off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. And that will end the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's Luke Maile.
The first baseman,
Maile goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
To the right side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat, Elly De La Cruz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. Runner at first with no outs here. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that one missing low. Nick Senzel on deck for Cincinnati. And now a full count.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Stepping in, Nick Senzel takes it in for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Stevenson, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Strike 2. Toss to Alonso, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Weaver back to work. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one hammered center field. Senzel going back some more, makes the catch up against the wall.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. McNeil, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. In the air, out towards left center. Senzel flashes the leather on the run and catch. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jake Fraley. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Myers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Right-hander kicks, deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. He goes down looking. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Queens. Bottom of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. The right-hander back to work. They say it went.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. The next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here's Starling Marte.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. And that's outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
At the belt and fires. Slice the other way and foul. And a strike.
Count is full.
1 out and a runner at second. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. Marte retired.
Now batting, third baseman.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this one. In the dirt.
No balls, 1 strike.
And the runner stays where he is. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mets leave 1. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. The pitch. There's a strike. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Bounced out to short. Lindor throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Now here is Noelvi Marte. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Marte moves under it. And there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 22, Luke Mailey.
And now the first baseman, Luke Mailey.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now that's the third baseman, Ellie.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 2-1. Back here at Citi Field. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The left fielder.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Senzel going back on this one. That one is gone. Mark Canha takes him deep. His 12th of the season. It's 3-1.
On the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Connor Overton loosening up for manager David Bell. Williamson getting cranked up as well. Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1 out now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider Really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Out towards right center field. Myers puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor digs in now. That misses the zone. Ball 1. They say you win.
1 and 2. Count.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. It's 2 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. Fujinami back to work. 0-1.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The pitch. Got him looking. And that's the 1st out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Started to swing, held up. One down, base is empty. And a base hit into right. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. McNeil with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Fraley. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Stevenson, the runner at second with 1 away. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering misses. Full count now.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Will Myers, the next to hit for the Reds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. One run's in. The relay, safe. It's 3-3.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Digging in, Jason Vossler. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Righty delivers. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering misses down and away. Spencer Steer up next for the Reds. And that's ball four. Close play, but in there.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run.
To third might be two. Fires to second for one. And that's two. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Connor Overton comes on now.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
The pitch. There's a strike. Overton. In his third season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And now the count is even. And that's down and away. A dive, nice stop, fires to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Here's Pete Alonso. Now a fly ball to right center. Myers gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And now Daniel Vogelback, 1 for 2. Vogelback measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied at 3. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's the shortstop, Noel V. Marte.
The shortstop, Noel V. Marte.
And here it comes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next for Cincinnati, Luke Maile. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ripped to third. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Ellie De La
So the
Cruz.
lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the center fielder, Nick Senzel. In there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starling Marte up to hit. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. The other way. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Moved first. Marte dives back in. Marte on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting.
Mark Canha up now for the Mets. Canha having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And now it's even up.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fraley getting an angle on it. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging for third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Up the middle, Marte. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out. Mets strand 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. On the mound now, David Robertson.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
And here is Jake Fraley. The pitch. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And now 2-1. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And the 3-1. Foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Will Myers.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jason Vossler, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's in there. It's 5-3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
No outs. Runner on second. The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And downstairs. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Now on the bump, Brooks Raley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Sliced down the right side. Bosler on second. Steer at first with no outs. Ground ball right side, could be two. Oh, the throw is wild. Bosler coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
The first baseman,
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Now at the plate, Luke Maley.
1 ball, no strike.
First and second here, no outs. And there's the strike. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's out to center field. Nimmo makes the grab, 1 away.
now back, the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
0-1. And there's a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
And now the lefty. And now it's filled up.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 on, 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground. And foul ball. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One down. And now the center fielder, Nick Senzel. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Hit on the ground, might be two. The flip, Lindor to second, and that's two. So they get three and jump ahead late. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Mets 3. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Lucas Sims.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one drifts inside.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals.
Got a full count.
In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
That one's in there, 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Out towards left center. Fraley getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That's inside. 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the air, left field, down the line. It drops in, gets away a little bit.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. And ball one. Swing and a bouncer. Marte whips it across, and that takes care of Alonso. Play made, that ends the inning. Mets leave one and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. New pitcher now, Tyler McGill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. McGill in his third season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. That's in there, and that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses outside. And the count 1-2. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Toss to Alonso. Now one gone in the ninth.
Left fielder, Jake Fraley.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Myers. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough.
And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they still lead it 6-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Outstanding year for him out of the pen in terms of locking up wins for this ball club. A chance right here for his 45th save of the season.
Now it's the DH, Daniel Vogelback. The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. And it's even up. And that just misses. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That one fouled off. And it's 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Now, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes